guys, today we're going to be talking about two research tools, one called Diigo, one called Easy Bib. And these research tools will be used in replacement of Noodle tools if you prefer. If you prefer to use Noodle tools, the instructions are on pages 34 through 37 in your personal project notebook. I prefer the two tools we'll talk about today because I think they're a little bit cleaner and a little bit easier to use, but you can decide which of the two tools you want to use. The bottom line is that you have two sources that need to be fully annotated and fully analyzed that are closely related to your personal project. And you can see on page 38 that there's a place for you to record that information, or some of the information. And this is going to be due on November 20th if you are an A-Day student and November 21st if you are a B-Day student. So again, that's two resources fully annotated and recorded on page 38 due the 20th or the 21st of November. So let's go ahead and dive in. To use Diigo, what you are going to do is you're going to log into your Chrome browser. And so you're going to come here and you're going to put in your school email address. Yours ends in @students.wcpss.net. Mine ends like this. And that you have to log in like 3 times, which is kind of a hassle, but here we go. Again. And one more time. And now once you are logged in, you'll probably come up with a notification that looks like this. No, not like that. Yours will look different. You've signed in and turned on sync. You can hit OK, got it. And now you should be logged in. Up here, it should say your name instead of what it said before, that little man icon. And now you're logged in. So what this means is that now I have all of this browser is my browser, my personal browser. So my bookmarks are automatically updated. Any add-ons, extensions that I have updated will be here. And today we are going to add a new extension, and that extension is Diigo. So you can type in Diigo for a Google search and pull up Diigo. And it's very simple to install. You're just going to hit install extension here. And after I click add extension, it's going to bring me to create an account. You guys can use your school username, cost. It's not going to let me, it's too short, but you can add some numbers if you have to. Your school email address. So yours again is @students.wcpss and whatever password you like to use. And then you're going to hit create account here, and then it's going to ask you to confirm your account via email. You must do that before you can actually work in Diigo. So click confirm account, and then we will keep rolling. Like I said, I already have an account, so I'm going to sign in. I'm going to pause the video, and we'll meet back up once you're signed in. Once you've confirmed your account, you will be brought to your library if you go to diigo.com. Your library will look different from mine because I already have quite a few things saved and tagged in Diigo, but it will look relatively similar to this. And so let me just dive in and show you how Diigo works. Let's say that my research is on water pollution. That's not how you spell pollution. In Raleigh. Okay, I'm going to look through here and see if I can find some resources that seem credible. So nc.water.usgs, I'm not sure what that means, .gov, but it's a .gov, so it means it's a government website, which means it's probably pretty well vetted. I'm going to click on this article and see what I find. Okay. It's an abstract, which means it's a scientific study. So this looks like it's actually a really quality resource. Interpretation of water quality data has identified water quality variations characterized by the current condition of the river in reference to water quality standards, estimated the degree of pollution caused by man, and evaluated long-term trends and concentrations of major dissolved constituents. Wow, this seems like a really interesting article. So what I would do now is I would read through this whole entire article, decide if it's for me. I decide, hey, yeah, this actually works really well for my personal project. So I'm going to click this Diigo button. And now I have some options, but what I want you guys to click is Save Bookmark. And then you are going to tag it as you see fit. So this is about water, quality, pollution, and you can just hit space. It's going to save all the tags that you type in as separate tags. News, river, what is this from? This is from, the U.S. United States Geological Survey. Okay, and any other tags that seem, applicable. Now I'm going to hit save. And then it gives me the option to annotate. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to click Diigo again, and I'm going to click Annotate Article. And it might give you a tutorial of how to annotate, but if it doesn't, that's okay. Now what I can do is I can actually highlight in this article. I'm going to say highlight that, and then I want to add a comment. I'm going to say this article discusses the amount of pollution caused by man. Okay? And I'm going to continue, but I need to really be analyzing as I'm reading. If I click off, that note is going to go away. If I click on it, it will come back. As I'm reading, we need to have this very well annotated. And I think what that means is that you need at least 5 notes per article. So each article that you use, and you need 2 of them by the 20th or the 21st, needs to have at least 5 notes that you've typed up that really describes how this article is going to work for you in your research. Now, when I go back to Diigo, I'm going to have all of the articles that I've bookmarked, that I've flagged here, and they are going to be saved. And what I can do now is I can find my tags by searching for water pollution. And here I have the article that was about water pollution. And this tells me how many notes that I took on the article. But if I click, it's going to actually show me my annotations here. And if I click the link, it will bring me back to that article and to the annotations that I've created. This is what I love about Diigo, is that it's very intuitive and it keeps the whole article here, where with Noodle Tools, it only keeps your notes. So I really appreciate this tool for that reason. Okay, so now in order to create your citation, let's go to easybib.com. And this is a super intuitive site as well. It's like the easiest thing in the entire world, which is why it's called Easy Bib. I'm going to go in and I'm going to copy the URL here. And once Easy Bib loads, I'm going to type the URL here. And then I'm just going to click Cite It. Make sure you have it on MLA. Easy Bib is going to do something amazing, which is to just create. You're going to click Cite This. And that's the correct page. Continue to the final step. Edit what you can. The article title is here. Okay, create citation. And EasyBib has automatically created this citation for me. So I'm going to copy it. And then I'm going to go into my drive. I'm going to create a new document. I'm going to call it Personal Project Research. I'm going to paste that information here. And then I'm going to click Enter. I'm going to go into my Diigo, and I'm going to copy. I'm going to get shareable link. I'm going to copy this link. Control C. And then I'm going to paste that here. Okay. Now I'm going to share this information with me. And that's how you're going to get your grade for the 2 sources that you use for your personal project, which are due on November 20th and November 21st. Good luck!